Hello everyone, my name is General Fancy Pants, and welcome back to Memoria. When we last left off, we kind of finished the game, but not really, obviously. But that was just kind of a bonus little episode, I guess, because I didn't realize that if say I don't like riddles, then it ends the game, so... Anyway, so now we're going to play, I guess, the actual game, now that we got through that little bit. Yeah, I like riddles. This is like the continuation of where we left off the last time, so I didn't think that we would need to go through the whole introduction again. So we didn't really miss anything up until this point. So yes, I like riddles.
Of course I like riddles. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
Excellent! I knew I could count on you. You'll carry it with you for a while, twist it and turn it in your mind, and perhaps even despair briefly. But when you finally solve it, the reward will be much sweeter.
Where did you get this riddle anyway?
For more than 3 moons, my daughter and I have both had the same dream every night. It's even more wondrous that this dream tells a true story, a memory from a time 450 years ago when our world faced its greatest battle. I will now tell you the beginning of the dream. You don't need to know more. And then the riddle. If you can solve it, you'll receive the power to restore your beloved.
And if not?
Geron, you are the hero of Andergast. Of course you'll solve it. So,
Oh,
are you ready?
alright, I guess so. I hope I can solve it, or else this whole thing will be for nothing.
I'm ready.
Good. The dream begins, as I said, 450 years ago, in an ancient vault far beneath my home city of Fazar. The powers of darkness threaten the land, and the great and decisive battle is imminent. When one night, a group of heroes enters the tomb of an ancient Mogul mage.
Okay. Daedalic Entertainment presents. Gotta say, I'm liking the opening scene already. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to playing this game. It's gonna be amazing, I think. That's my expectation. Memoria. It's interesting how, I don't know if this is going to be for the whole game or just part of it, but this game has a much more of like Middle Eastern or Arabic feel in the...
Prepare yourselves. I shall open the burial chamber now. Are we all here?
All here, for crying out loud.
It could have been worse.
Sure, we could have lost the mute Farkina too, or the dainty princess who can't fight.
Calm yourself, Shabib. You're not the only one whose nerves are frayed.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did the princess have to see a little blood? Did it break her tender heart?
Yes. Crack. Now you'll have to endure me without one.
Princess Zadia, Alric, we must stick together. The legendary mask of Malakar lies within this burial chamber. If we succeed in bringing it to the Holy Army in the Rashtulian Wall, the battle against the demons will be mere child's play.
If we succeed, and these walls don't swallow us up first.
I'm working as fast as I can. I can't find the lock. Give me a moment. It has to be here somewhere.
Alright, looks like we're in control now. But like I was saying earlier, before this little cutscene happened, this game has a much more Middle Eastern or Arabic feel, and the original game had a much more English or like medieval England feel to it. So it's kind of a nice little change, and like I said, I don't know if that's for the whole game or if this is just a piece of the story, but anyway, it looks like we do have some things to look at here. We have a Guardian, and we do have something in our inventory. Let's take a look at that.
My Almandin, my wrathful eye, my mournful heart. I would never exchange it for anything in the world.
Okay. I don't know where she got that, but maybe we'll find out sooner or later. Let's take a look at this Guardian.
I hope that was the last.
And there was an arm here. There it is.
The Guardians are more fragile than they look.
Can we take it?
Stay away from the Guardians, Princess. Even their detached limbs still have some life in them.
Okay. How about just the Guardian itself? He'll probably say something similar, I'm assuming.
Stay down.
Oh, maybe not. Alright. Alright, we got Rashwan.
Why did the Furkina people cast you out?
None of your business.
True, your past is your problem alone. All that counts is that you lead us safely through the mountains to the army.
I just want my money, and soon.
Fair enough.
He's an agile fighter. I don't see a single wound.
Well, he's a good one then. Let's talk to the warrior next.
He's a good warrior, but he doesn't deserve to be told so.
No, he seems kind of like a jerk a little bit, especially to us, and I don't think we don't even know our name yet, and we just know we're a princess. Oh, there's some pillars here. I'll take a look at those in a minute here. Actually, I'll take a look at them right now.
They're watching me.
Oh, these are little eyes. Okay. I guess that's what those represent.
I feel a throbbing, and they're warm, like a sick heart.
Huh. Are they alive, I wonder? I don't know. Alright, let's take a talk to the warrior here.
What did you call me before?
Shabib. That's Tula Media for little boy.
Without me, you'd be long dead.
Please, no quarrels.
She started it.
Alright. An ornamental arch.
A finely worked ornamental arch with swirls and patterns.
Okay. Interesting.
There are grooves here.
Letters? Can you read them?
No, they're just grooves. Nothing more.
Alright. Interesting. Let's talk to the magician. Or at least take a look at him first anyway.
I've only known him since yesterday, and I already know more about him than he does about me. He knows what this is about, but he's not the strong leader he pretends to be.
Huh. Okay.
Mage?
Princess?
Okay, let's start with the top option here, the group of heroes.
Why exactly did you choose us as companions?
Who are you talking about in particular?
Okay. Let's start with Saja.
Did you specifically look for a princess?
No. I sent for a Ptolemid scholar, but those are hard to find in these bloody days. Only a few are able to defend themselves and not fall victim to the marauding bands currently battling for dominance in Fazar.
The streets of Fazar have always been a screaming nightmare.
And thus, it's an even greater miracle that you survived there for so long. You're the outcast heiress of a toppled ruler. I would not have bet my ducats on you.
Okay, so we must be Saja. Alright, how about Haroon?
What was Haroon's role?
He was your personal bodyguard. He was supposed to protect you.
Which he did. Right up until the end.
I am sorry about him.
He knew the risks. The important thing is that you're still alive.
Okay, so that was a bodyguard that we never met. How about the warrior?
Can that mercenary over there do anything other than hit things and yell?
That's more than you can do, Poppet.
Ulrich keeps the monsters at bay. He's a good man.
Alright, so this guy's name is Ulrich.
Will Rachvan really accompany us to the end?
Yes. As soon as we're finished here, he'll lead us through the Rashtulian Wall to the Holy Army. He grew up in those mountains. He knows the way better than any other.
You do know that Farkina's an outcast, don't you? Even his own people fear him.
We have no other choice. We need him.
Alright, so... And we already knew this. This guy was, oh, shoot, now I forgot his name. I can't remember. Wow, that's funny. Okay. And how about the magician himself?
How did a mage like you come to lead a group such as this?
I wanted to join the army in Punin when a nobleman from Fazar told me about the mask. The rest was a question of money and determination.
Okay, enough of this.
Enough of that.
What about the mission?
What do we do next?
We force our way into the burial chamber of the Mughal and steal the Mask of Malakar. Then we take it over the peaks of the Rashtulian Wall to the Holy Army before they march into battle.
And there we triumph, or perish miserably.
The future of this world is in our hands.
Okay. Oh man, a lot more things. Okay.
How could it come to this? An invasion of evil in our age?
There are always dark times, Princess. But what exactly brought them about no longer matters. The only important thing is that we're prepared to fight. The greatest heroes of our age have gathered to fight the decisive battle in the Gorian desert.
And to go down in history forever.
If we win.
We will. Don't worry. What about this burial chamber?
How deep are we?
Only the gods know. Fazar was built up layer by layer on the ruins of older dynasties. Beneath that lay vaults as ancient as the land itself. This burial chamber, for example, was erected 2,000 years ago by the last living Mughal mage, Malakar. It is said he was a grand master of elemental and transformation magic. He could bend ore and earth to his will with the snap of his fingers. These halls were his greatest and last piece of work.
Okay. Mask of Malakar. I'm guessing this is going to be our antagonist for the game.
Are you sure that the mask waits behind these walls?
Yes, quite sure. No one knows where the Mughal Malakar obtained the mask, or if he even created it himself. But he was so obsessed with it and its power that he ultimately took it with him to his grave. It's also said that he never succeeded in awakening its true power while he lived.
What does it do?
They say that the wearer of the mask can turn any lost battle, indeed any defeat, and any loss at all, into an enduring victory.
Interesting. Okay, so maybe Malakar isn't going to be our antagonist for the game since he seems to be long dead. The Holy Army.
Why is it called the Holy Army?
The Holy Army is an army of clerics. Only with the holy might of the gods, so it is believed, can we withstand the attacking hordes of demons.
You said the army is advancing over the Rashtulian mountains. Why such a difficult route?
Most of the passes are guarded by the legions of evil. In addition, there's a magical place across the peaks of the Rashtulian Wall where they hope to forge a final, crucial alliance. We'll join the army there.
Alright.
Aren't you starting to get tired of prattling?
He's right. We have to continue.
Do you have no more questions?
Oh, I have lots of questions. Let's offer our help. See if we can't open this burial door here.
What's the problem?
The lock is hidden. I can't find it. Some sort of secret mechanism. Perhaps an objectum disapparatic.
Whatever it may be, you have to open it. Are you sure you don't need...
No. The lock is most certainly hidden by magic. Only I can find it.
Okay. Very well. Let's see. What is this right here?
It looks like blood. I'm not touching that. It looks sticky and poisonous.
Alright, let's... Is there anything else? I'm guessing if I hit the space bar... Yep, that is the same thing here. Let's cut back down to the hall. We can't touch any of this. And that has nothing to do with anything, at least not so far anyway. Let's take a look at the tomb entrance.
Now to get the key into the lock, and then the door will be open.
Where do you see a lock? The door is covered in filth.
What does a princess know about filth?
Enough to know that it can be washed off. That's good news for you, isn't it?
What
Man,
are you
she
trying
is-
to say?
Shh. Silence, please. I need quiet.
She is one sassy lady, and I like it.
Stay back. We don't know what else is hidden here.
Okay, I think I'm going to end the episode right here. Sorry it was mostly a talking one and not too interesting, but we do have a setup of characters and an objective to obtain. But first, I think I'm going to end the episode here, and next time we'll go down to the hall, since it doesn't seem like there's anything else we can do in this room at the moment anyway. So I will see you guys next time on Memoria. Until then.